Hello friends, welcome to the third part of chapter number 5, the fundamental unit of life of grade 9th. In the previous video, we have discussed up to endoplasmic reticulum and its types. Since endoplasmic reticulum is one of the organelle which is found in cytoplasm. Now today we are going to learn about some other organelles which are also found inside cytoplasm of the cell. One of them is Golgi apparatus. The Golgi apparatus was first described by Camillo Golgi, which consists of a system of membrane-bound vesicles, also called flattened bags or flattened sac, arranged approximately parallel to each other in stacks which are called cisterns. Since you can see in this image, it looks like flattened bags are arranged parallelly on each other in the form of stack. These membranes are often connected with the membranes of endoplasmic reticulum. Hence, we can say Golgi apparatus is a portion of transportation system connected with endoplasmic reticulum. The materials which are synthesized near ER is packaged and dispatched to various targets inside and outside the cell through the Golgi apparatus. So friends, we can say that Golgi apparatus is responsible for packaging and transporting materials which are produced by endoplasmic reticulum. Its function include the storage, modification and packaging of products in vesicles. In some cases, complex sugars may be made from simple sugars in the Golgi apparatus. It is considered that the Golgi apparatus is involved in the formation of lysosomes. Friends, we have already studied that inside endoplasmic reticulum, some proteins and fats converts into enzymes. When these enzymes are packaged by Golgi apparatus, it gives birth to new organelle which is called lysosomes. Now let us understand what are lysosomes. Structurally, lysosomes are also membrane-bound sacs filled with digestive enzymes. These enzymes are made by RER, that is rough endoplasmic reticulum. Lysosomes are a kind of waste disposal system of the cell. Now let us understand how they act like a waste disposal system. Actually, if any organelle inside the cell is worn out or dead, at that time, these digestive enzymes are released over those dead organelles with the help of lysosomes. This helps in digesting out those worn out or dead organelles, thereby keeping the cell clean. Hence, we can say lysosomes are also known as cleaning bags or digestive bags. Since these help to keep the cell clean by digesting any foreign material as well as worn out cell organelles. Foreign materials entering the cell such as bacteria or food as well as old organelles end up in the lysosome, which breaks complex substances into simpler substances. Lysosomes are able to do this because they contain powerful digestive enzymes capable of breaking down all organic material. Now, during the disturbance in cellular metabolism, for example, when the cell gets damaged due to the entry of any virus or bacteria, lysosomes may burst and the enzymes digest their own cell. Therefore, lysosomes are also known as the suicide bags of a cell. Now let's talk about one more organelle, that is mitochondria. Now mitochondria are known as the powerhouses of the cell. Mitochondria have two membrane coverings, just like all the organelles. The outer membrane is porous, while the inner membrane is deeply folded. These folds increase surface area for chemical reactions which are responsible to produce ATP, which stands for adenosine triphosphate, which is one type of an energy currency of our cell. Hence, we can say mitochondria is also called cellular respiratory organelle, since it's producing energy in the form of ATP by burning of glucose. This reaction is also known as glycolysis. This ATP is also stored inside mitochondria. That's the reason why we call mitochondria as powerhouse of the cell. The energy required for various chemical activities needed for life is released by mitochondria in the form of ATP, which stands for adenosine triphosphate molecules. ATP is known as the energy currency of the cell. The body uses energy stored in ATP for making new chemical compounds and for mechanical work. Mitochondria are strange organelles in the sense that they have their own DNA and ribosomes. Therefore, mitochondria are able to make some of their own proteins. These are some unique organelles which have their own DNA. Now let us talk about one more organelle which is only seen in plant cell but not animal cells. That is plastids. Plastids are present only in plant cells. There are two types of plastids. Number one, chromoplasts, which are colorful plastids, and number two, leucoplasts, which are colorless plastids. Chromoplasts containing the pigment, which is chlorophyll, are known as chloroplasts. Chloroplasts are important for photosynthesis in plants. Chloroplasts also contain various other colors such as yellow or orange colored pigments in addition to chlorophyll. So you can see in this table, chloroplast contains green colored pigments which are called chlorophyll. Chromoplast contains colorful pigments such as yellow or orange pigments, and leucoplast contains no pigments. The function of chloroplast is to prepare food with the help of photosynthesis. The function of chromoplast is to color various parts of the plants such as flowers and fruits, whereas the function of leucoplast is to store starch, oil, amino acid and some other materials. Leucoplasts are primarily organelles in which materials such as starch, oils and protein granules are stored. The internal organization of the chloroplast consists of numerous membrane layers embedded in a material which are called stroma. As you can see in this image, inside chloroplast you will find disc-like structures which are also called thylakoid. The stack of these disc-like structures are called granum, and surrounding these granum there is a fluid which is called stroma. The main function of granum is to capture sun energy and convert it into chemical energy for the reaction between carbon dioxide and water, that is photosynthesis. These are similar to mitochondria in external structure. Like mitochondria, plastids also have their own DNA and ribosomes. So friends, sometimes a question is asked, name two cell organelles which have their own genetic material. So your answer should be mitochondria and plastids. Now let's talk about last organelle of the cell which are called vacuoles. Now, depending upon the type of cell, vacuoles may vary in shape and size. Say for example, if we talk about plant cells, vacuoles are larger in size. In some of the matured plant cells, vacuoles almost occupy about 50 to 90% of the cell volume. They act like a storage sac for solid or liquid contents inside the cell. Vacuoles are very small in size in animal cells compared to the size in plant cells. In plant cells, vacuoles are full of cell sap and provide turgidity and rigidity to the cell. Many substances of importance in the life of the plant are stored inside vacuoles. These includes amino acids, sugars, various organic acids, and some proteins. On the other hand, if we talk about vacuoles in animal cells, either they are too small or negligibly present in the cell. Say for example, if we talk about amoeba, we can see a food vacuole inside amoeba cell which is very small in size. This food vacuole stores some digestive enzymes which are responsible for the digestion of food inside amoeba's body. Once the food is entered inside amoeba's body, the food vacuole releases the digestive enzymes that helps in conversion of complex food material into simpler form. You will also find a contractile vacuole present inside amoeba's cell. These contractile vacuole helps in the process of exoosmosis, that is, removal of excess amount of water from the cell. Each cell thus acquires its structure and ability to function because of the organization of its membrane and organelles in a specific way. The cell thus has a basic structural organization. This helps the cell to perform functions like respiration, obtaining nutrition, and clearing of waste material or forming new proteins. Thus, the cell is the fundamental structural unit of living organisms. It is also the basic functional unit of life. Cell division. New cells are formed in organisms in order to grow, to replace old, dead, and injured cells, and also to form gametes required for reproduction. So friends, let me tell you, gametes are also called reproductive cells which are responsible for formation of new offspring. The process by which new cells are made is called cell division. There are two main types of cell divisions, such as mitosis and meiosis. Let's first talk about mitosis. The process of cell division by which most of the cells divide for growth is called mitosis. In this process, each cell, which are called mother cell, divides to form two identical daughter cells. The daughter cells have the same number of chromosomes as mother cell. It helps in growth and repair of tissues in organisms. So here you can see a single cell divides into two daughter cells with the help of nucleus. Mitosis helps in growth and repair of tissues in organisms. Other type of cell division is meiosis. Specific cells of reproductive organs or tissues in animals and plants divide to form gametes, which after fertilization gives rise to offspring. They divide by a different process which is called meiosis, which involves two consecutive divisions. When a cell divides by meiosis, it produces 4 new cells instead of just 2. The new cells only have half the number of chromosomes than that of the mother cell. So this brings us to the end of third part of chapter number 5, the fundamental unit of life. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel V-GYAN Shala, and also press the bell icon for more notifications of new videos.